Boitumelo Chakana Ngosane. I'm working for Department of Forestry, Fisheries and the Environment under the branch Fisheries. I'm based in the Garden Route region. I'm working with the fishing cooperatives in the area. I'm working as a fisheries development officer. And currently, I'm responsible for the 7 cooperatives that are located in the Garden Route region. One is based in Stilbaai, one in Mossel Bay, and we have 5 of them in the Plettenberg Bay region. Today, we are celebrating this day that we have with the SAMSA. We're collaborating with SAMSA. They are providing our fishers with the personal protective equipment, of which it's contributing a lot to the small-scale fisheries. I'll just give a background of the small-scale fisheries. It's one of the policies that was established in 2007 after the court order compelled our department to recognize our small-scale fishers who were marginalized in the previous years. They used to survive through the recreational fishing permit. And besides that, they had besides the recreational fishing permits, they were issued the exemption permits. And here in Stilbaai, they used to survive through the interim relief fishing. So the previous permits they received, especially the recreational one, couldn't allow them to fish for business purposes. They were only supposed to fish for eating, of which one cannot live through fish every day. One needs to have a various diet. So currently we have this small-scale fishing project that is allowing them to have a basket of species, which means that the fishers have now a right to choose the species they're going to harvest for commercial purposes and the species they're going to harvest for own use consumption, which is own consumption permit. And currently in the Garden Route region, the commercial fishing, commercial species that are harvested is traditional line fish. And we have the oysters, we have seaweed, we have West Coast rock lobster. And we are glad that the fishers have won the court case whereby they are offered squid. We're going to hear more details about that, of which it's one of the important things. And the purpose of this policy, the objectives of the policy of the small scale is to ensure food security and to recognize socio-economic and to alleviate poverty, and also to address the injustice that has happened in the past whereby women and youth and people living with disabilities were excluded in the program. But currently now we involve women. We know that fishers mostly, when we think about fishers, we think about only men, but it's not only men. We do have women who survive through collecting the oysters. Some, they are selling fish. And in various ways. Then we also include youth. It benefits youth by the way in that they are they're creating job opportunities. And since we have these 7 cooperatives that has been established, we currently have the mentors who are assisting these cooperatives to run their business. We understand these people have an experience with fishing, but they don't have a good understanding of the business side of things. So we are currently mentoring them to run the business, to access the bigger markets, to transform the challenges that we have with the poverty in the region, as well as the whole of South Africa. And we know that we have recognized a total of 62 cooperatives in the Western Cape area. And nationally, we have a total of 172 cooperatives with a number of 10,363 small-scale fishers which have been recognized. And in the Garden Route area, since it's a small area, we only have 92 currently. Thank you.